if you've ever experienced setbacks in your fitness journey, in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the steps you need to take to go from overcoming these setbacks to actually building momentum, guys. No matter if you've gotten sick, you had a loss in your family, or even a bad breakup and it just threw you completely off your routine, I'm gonna show you the exact steps you need to take to overcome all the challenges and get back to being your best you. Get back to getting those results, baby. So with that said, if you find the video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Let's get to the action. All right, channel. So this video is actually inspired by one of my coaching clients. Every Friday we do something called Finish Strong Fridays, where our guys have to fill out this questionnaire, letting me know the good, the bad, the ugly. What kind of results did they get? Did they drop weight? Did their body, did they see a change within the before and after photos? Did they feel their clothes start to feel a little differently? And you know, what type of challenges they went through? What type of improvements they feel like they can make? The whole nine. And one of my coaching clients in particular, he had gotten sick. And you know, I was reaching out to him and he wasn't really responding. And it just so happened he had reached back out to me a few days later, and he was like, "Hey coach, man, I got sick, but now I'm back in the game, man." And luckily he didn't gain any weight. And so he asked me in his check-in form, he said, "Well, you know, coach, what can I do to overcome like this setback of being sick and actually building some momentum?" And I felt like that question was just like mind blowing. I'm like, wow, this is a really good question, because I feel like a lot of us go through this, including myself. You know, we all tend to go through different challenges in life. I think, you know, a lot of these fitness trainers out here are always talking about hey, you need to do this diet, you need to do this meal plan, you need to take these supplements. That's cool and all, but damn, what about all the life experiences that tends to happen throughout our journey that's really what's the cause of us getting derailed, outside of, you know, not being able to see the results and things like that. I'm talking about real life things that happen. And so we all experience things that cause the setbacks. And so here's the things that you actually want to do, guys. Whether it be you gotten sick, you went through a bad breakup and you just kind of went into a depression, you lost a loved one and you went into a depression, or you got sad, and you know, whatever it is, guys, just think about the steps that you took to actually see results in the first place. Because I believe a lot of times what happens is when we're going through something, when we're going through the setback, when we're in the midst of the setback, we're dwelling on that setback. We're dwelling on the negative side of things. Guys, our minds are like wired to latch on to the negative. That's why the news is just so like captivating for a lot of people. A lot of people, they can't stop looking at the news, you know, because it's just, we're attracted to negativity. What happens when you see shit on social media and it's something negative, somebody's, you know, some type of gossip going on? Those are the things that normally go viral because it's negative. And so we have to be mindful and intentional with the way that we think about things. And so if we went through some type of setback, some type of negative setback, we just have to accept that we went through a setback, guys, okay? It's just all about accepting it and moving on. And now it's like, once we understand that, once we've accepted it, now we gotta say to ourselves, okay, well, what was I doing prior when I was in momentum, when I was dropping the weight, when I was seeing my clothes fit differently, when people were telling me and complimenting me, hey, man, you doing something right, I see you. You see what I'm saying? And so you got to think about those things you were doing, because guys, I'm a huge believer in not just setting goals. I'm a huge believer in habitual success, and meaning what habits are required to be able to be successful, to be able to accomplish certain goals. And if you've already been able to drop a certain amount of weight and you just had a setback, okay, well, what were you doing to accomplish those results in the first place, right? We want to understand those things. Were you hitting the gym 3-4 days a week? Were you going to sleep around a certain time of the day? Were you eating a certain amount of meals? Were you eating specific foods? Were you looking at certain inspirational videos on YouTube or inspirational audio books, whatever it is, right? You were locked in. And so what we want to do, we want to breed confidence and momentum back into our life with repetition. All right, we want to breed confidence and those habits by using repetition with the things that were already getting us the results in the first place. Okay, and so we want to start stacking wins. This is where I like to communicate with my coaching clients. by saying, okay, well, I was doing 3-4 days a week. Let me get back on that. I was drinking, 6-7 glasses of water every day. Let me get back to that. I was, tracking my meals inside of my Fitness Pal. Let me get back to doing that, right? And as you do these things, just through pure repetition, you're stacking wins, baby. And as you start stacking them wins, before you know it, you're gonna start feeling like you're in momentum again, because you're doing the things that's required for you to see success. And just through doing those habits, that's what got you the results in the first place. And so there's no way you won't be able to continue to see that success by going back and doing those same habits again, guys. All right, and so that's what you want to focus on doing. Get back into the repetition, get back to the work, get back to doing the things that actually drive results. And then before you know it, a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks go by and you're down 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 pounds because you're putting in the repetitions of doing the things that actually drive results, baby. And so whenever you're trying to get out of a rut, whenever you're trying to, get out of like a setback, just fall back on the habits that got you the results in the first place, because that's what ultimately is gonna drive results. It's not the thinking, it's not you thinking about, I wanna think my way back into feeling better. You have to act and move your way back into feeling better and getting into momentum. And so doing the things that's required, not just being all in your head about the negative things, just get back into action, baby. It is no other way around it. When you think about these sport teams, what do you normally see how they get in momentum? All these players, they're being disciplined with doing the right things on the field, whether it be on the football field, on the basketball court. They're doing all the right things necessary. They do the play the proper way. They don't get any penalties. And then before you know it, 1 first down turns into 4 first downs. And then 4 first downs turns into a touchdown. And what do they call that? Oh man, this team is in momentum. You see what I'm saying? And so the same thing goes for us. We gotta just do the things that's necessary to get back in momentum. Get those habits going. You do your meals, you track your meals, you do that for a couple of days. You do your workouts, you get that done in a couple of days, right? You do that over the course of a week. And then you do it again the next week. And then you do it again the next week. And then what happens? You back in momentum. You seeing results. You feeling it. You seeing it. Other people see it. That's how you do it, baby. All right? And so if you ever want to overcome a setback, just know it's the repetition of doing the right habits. All right? And that's how you go get that confidence and start building momentum and being able to look your best and feel your best. All right? So hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And if you feel like you need more step-by-step guidance on exactly what to do with your nutrition, what foods to eat, how much to eat, what things to do when you hit the gym, that way you're not guessing or hoping that you go see results, down in the description, you'll be able to hit a link, book a game plan Zoom call with me, 100% free. And that way we can discuss your goals, what's working for you, what's not working for you. And then if I'm confident I can help you and you feeling good too, we can talk about what steps we're taking over here to help our guys get results and how we can help you. All right, so other than that, guys, we out of here, baby. Keep crushing it.